Another day, another episode. Hi, I'm Ritika and welcome to the drafting series. आज हम करेंगे 3 different types of agreement. एक है डीलरशिप, एक है फ्रेंचाइजी और तीसरी है डिस्ट्रीब्यूटरशिप. पहले तो इनके कंसेप्ट समझो. आई होप यू नो दी चेन ऑफ सप्लाई. उस चेन में सबसे पहले तो प्रोड्यूसर आता है, प्रोड्यूसर के नीचे आता है डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर, उसके नीचे आता है ट्रेडर, डीलर या रिटेलर, ये सारे लोग आते हैं. सो जब कोई भी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट प्रोड्यूसर और डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर के बीच में होता है, मतलब क्या होता है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर एक बल्क क्वांटिटी में प्रोड्यूसर से परचेज करता है और फिर वो आगे धीरे धीरे रिटेलर्स को बेचता है या डीलर्स को बेचता है. कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विच इज बिटवीन प्रोड्यूसर एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटरशिप. इसी का आगे फर्दरेंस वाला पॉइंट कौन सा आता है? द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट बिटवीन डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर एंड डीलर इज कॉल्ड डीलरशिप. ये 2 अग्रीमेंट्स करने वाले हैं. पहले तो कि डिस्ट्रीब्यूटरशिप क्या होता है और डीलरशिप क्या होता है, और थर्ड एक अलग कंसेप्ट आता है फ्रेंचाइज अग्रीमेंट. फ्रेंचाइज अग्रीमेंट तो एकदम आई होप एवरीबडी नोज द कंसेप्ट ऑफ फ्रेंचाइज. जैसे एक मैकडी बहुत बड़ी ब्रांड है या KFC बहुत बड़ी ब्रांड है, उसकी लोगों को फ्रेंचाइजी दी हुई है, तो ये फ्रेंचाइजर और फ्रेंचाइजी के बीच में अग्रीमेंट होता है, उसको बोलते हैं फ्रेंचाइज अग्रीमेंट. सबसे पहले हम करेंगे डीलरशिप अग्रीमेंट. डीलरशिप अग्रीमेंट सेम से कोई भी अग्रीमेंट लिखा जाता है वैसे किसके बीच में हो रहा है? डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर एंड डीलर के बीच में. आई होप यू नो प्रोड्यूसर ऊपर आता है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर नीचे आता है और उसके नीचे डीलर आता है. तो अब ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो रहा है, दैट इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर एंड डीलर के बीच का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. दिस डीलरशिप अग्रीमेंट मेड ऑन डैश डे ऑफ डैश बिटवीन मिस्टर ए सन ऑफ डैश रेसिडेंट ऑफ डैश hereinafter referred as distributor and Mr. B son of dash resident of dash hereinafter referred as dealer on one part. A का एक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन चैनल था, उस चैनल में ये स्टेट में वो काम करता है. ये हमारा फर्स्ट रिसाइटल आएगा. सेकंड रिसाइटल हम मिस्टर बी के बारे में बताएंगे. ये एक डीलर है और इसका एक आउटलेट है, ये सिटी में बनाया हुआ है. दिस इज हाउ योर first paragraph and second recital will work. In first paragraph we will, I'm telling in English again, in first paragraph what we will write, Mr. A has distribution channel in the state of dash and आगे जो भी Mr. A की details है that. And in Mr. B what we will write, that Mr. B has established outlet in the city of dash. फिर हम आगे कैसे लिखेंगे? Mr. B has approached Mr. A to do this particular contract and they both have mutually agreed to come into this particular dealership agreement, and then now this witness stands under. First clause हम सबसे पहले लिखते हैं appointment. We will write in the appointment clause that Mr. A hereby appoints Mr. B as the dealer of the goods as mentioned in Schedule 1. This schedule, what we will write, what are the details of exactly goods. There is no immovable property, but yeah, there is some movable property that is involved in this particular transaction. So we have to write this in schedule. Then second clause what we will write? Duration clause. See, distributorship and dealership in दोनों के बीच में there are very similar clauses that you can write. Even in franchisee also, but franchisee has little bit different terms and conditions that we will see further. So how we will write the duration and or term clause? That this agreement shall remain in a force of for a period of dash years from the date mentioned hereof or until the renewal of this agreement by consent of both the parties. This is your second clause. Third clause we will write that the dealer shall keep a minimum stock maintenance of dash units to sell in the particular area. Means distributor is putting a condition, kind of covenant on dealer, that you have to maintain this particular amount of stock. This is your another clause. You can write another simple clause, that is fixed price. That distributor has decided particular price of every unit and dealer has to follow the particular price and he cannot sell below that price. You can write one more clause, that is distributor shall supply the goods to maintain this minimum stock amount with dealer within a period of 15 days by the end of quarter. This why we are making this condition, to help both the parties run in a business very professionally. So how we are going to write this clause? What are distributors' obligations for supply? That the distributor shall supply within a period of 14 days by the end of the quarter to help minimum stock of supply. Then we will write our common clauses, and lastly we will write schedule, and in bracket we will write details of goods attached, and after that testimonium, and lastly sign of parties and sign of witnesses. This is your first agreement for the day. Then next agreement is distributorship agreement. The only change that we have to write in this agreement is the first recital part and the main non-operative part. What we will change, instead of stating 2 parties as dealer and distributor, what we have to state? Producer and distributor. And we can write more quantity also. Like in this agreement, the distributor purchase a lot and bulk quantity from producer. That we can write in another clause. Other than that, every single thing remains same. Appointment remains same, term remains same, then the written clause, refund clause or breach clause or dispute clause, all these clauses remain same. But one or two clauses that are different are marketing rights and trademark licenses. In this, we are purchasing goods from producer itself. We have to write this clause. How we will write this clause? Distributor shall have right to promote the brand name for the purpose of promotion and marketing of goods for which the producer shall grant a license of trademark टू द डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर. समझ रहे हैं, यहाँ बल्क क्वांटिटी में प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है तो ये मार्केटिंग राइट्स भी सेल ऑफ कर रहा है. दिस इज योर अनदर डिफरेंट क्लॉज. One more clause that we can write in this agreement is geographical territory. Geographical territory means we are going to give this distributor a particular area in which he shall sell this goods only. So we can write that the distributor shall sell this goods in dash particular state only. I hope you have understood both the agreements. If you have any problem, just let me know in the comment section. I'll be ready to help you in any way. Third agreement for the day is franchisee agreement. How we will start this agreement? This franchise agreement made on dash day of dash between ABC Limited, registered under Companies Act 2013, having registered office at dash, hereinafter referred as franchisor or one part, and Mr. B, son of dash, resident of dash, hereinafter referred as franchisee on other part. एक person है, एक company है. Then we will explain that ABC Limited has a supply of this particular items, and then Mr. A approached the ABC Limited that we can enter into this franchise agreement, and they mutually consented each other and they entered into this particular agreement. This is your first non-operative part. Then we will write the first point, that is appointment again. Mr. A has been appointed here as the franchisee for establishing a retail outlet in the city of dash, name and style of dash, hereinafter referred as brand. एक ब्रांड को मिस्टर ए प्रमोट कर रहा है तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट थोड़ा डिफरेंट लिखा जा रहा है. ठीक है. सेकेंड पॉइंट व्हाट वी विल राइट, एक्सक्लूसिविटी पॉइंट लिखेंगे. As this is a franchisee agreement, we have to ensure that he sells only our goods, the franchisor's goods. We have to write this point again. It is an important point so that he doesn't sell other person's good also. How we will write this point? That franchisee shall sell exclusively the franchisor's goods only. Third point is duration point. Again, it can be written as similar like to dealership or distributorship. Here the main different point is premises requirement. We as the franchisor gives premises requirement also, that you have to maintain this color, you have to keep your outlet like this only, it should be in particular decor, as it's a franchisee agreement. How we will write this point, that the store of franchisee must have minimum carpet area of 1000 square feet and shall arrange all the furnitures and fixtures as franchisor has stated in the agreement. And one more thing we can add, that he has to bear all this cost on his own. The next point what we will write, again similar point, that is stock maintenance point, that he has to maintain this particular amount of units, that is the minimum requirement of stock, and he may also increase the minimum requirement of the units of stock with the consent of franchisor. Next point that we will write is non-compete clause. But how we will write this non-compete clause, that the franchisee after the termination of this agreement shall not run a competing business for a period of 2 years from the date of said termination. Even after termination of this agreement, the franchisor cannot run a competing business. Lastly, I have common points, breach point, dispute point, and at the end it comes testimonium, witnesses signature and signature of parties. One more thing, I'm close to 1000 subscribers, so please subscribe to my channel. I hope you have understood the concept. Again, I'll repeat one more time. Producer and distributor के बीच में is distributorship agreement. Distributor and dealer के बीच में is dealership agreement. If you know and understood this concept, you can write almost all of the clauses by yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Keep hustling and keep praying.